We will take some time, not much, some time, because we are in intensive discussions right now with the Americans on the trading relationship. Those discussions are progressing. I would note that the American action is a global action. It's not one targeted at Canada. So we will take some time, but not more, before we respond.
The Prime Minister holds his tongue on how Canada will respond to newly doubled American tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum. However, Canadian business, labor, and municipal leaders are urging immediate action.
The reality is we've already seen job losses in the steel and aluminum industry because the uncertainty is just as bad as the reality of it. And we know within the next couple of days and weeks, job losses will start to accumulate. So time is absolutely critically important.
The labor movement want immediate EI reform and a mandate that Mark Carney's nation-building projects use Canadian-made steel and aluminum. But while the Canadian Labour Congress wants counter-tariffs hiked, business leaders warn Canada should not act in anger, given that some Canadian businesses still rely on American metal.
I am trying to even discipline myself because this is frustrating. This is emotional. This is real impacts to people we know in communities across the country. So it's understandable, to want to show fight. But as I said, we have to also be thoughtful.
Oral questions, the Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
In the Commons, Carney faced fresh criticism ahead of a critical vote on the throne speech. Conservatives pressed the Prime Minister on why there's no budget and no trade deal with the Americans yet.
He promised he was the man with the plan. He can't even get a deal. Our workers are terrified about losing their jobs, and he promised that he'd collect $20 billion in retaliatory tariffs, but then secretly drop those tariffs to zero during the campaign. If he's so sure that he's still going to collect $20 billion, why not table a budget and prove it to Canadians?
We have retaliatory tariffs on over $90 billion worth of U.S. goods. We are in intensive negotiations with the Americans and in parallel preparing reprisals if those negotiations do not succeed.
In Ottawa, Xiaoli Li, City News.